Kevin Costner lawsuit drama. Actor sued by stunt performer over alleged violent unscripted rape scene in Horizon 2. Oscar-winning actor Kevin Costner has been hit with a lawsuit by stunt performer Devin Labella, igniting a firestorm of controversy surrounding his upcoming film Horizon, An American Saga, Chapter 2. According to legal documents, Labella, 34, claimed she was subjected to a violent unscripted, unscheduled rape scene directed by Costner during production. The lawsuit, filed against the actor and the production companies involved in the 2024 film, alleges sexual discrimination, harassment, and the creation of a hostile work environment on set. The incident reportedly occurred on May 2, 2023, and has since sparked discussions about safety standards on film sets, particularly regarding the treatment of stunt performers. "What happened to me shattered my trust and forever changed how I move through this industry," Labella told a news outlet. In her filing, she detailed her emotional distress following the incident, stating she experienced shock, embarrassment, and humiliation while attempting to process the situation. Labella revealed that she was not rehired for her role as a stunt double in the sequel, Horizon 3, which started filming in early 2024. Costner's legal team has categorically denied Labella's allegations, asserting that they absolutely have no merit. Marty Singer, attorney for the 70-year-old actor, stated, "Kevin Costner always wants to make sure that everyone is comfortable working on his films and takes safety on set very seriously." He added that Labella's claims are entirely discredited by her own subsequent actions, alleging that she sent positive text messages following the filming of the contentious scene. She, Labella, was in good spirits and made no complaints to them, Singer told outlets. She continued to work on the movie for a few more weeks until her wrap date, and she took the stunt coordinator to a thank you dinner. The controversy has drawn significant attention online, igniting reactions from both fans and industry professionals. Social media platforms buzzed with discourse surrounding the importance of safety for stunt performers, typically among the unsung heroes of the film industry. Experts claim that such allegations could have lasting impacts not only on Costner's career, but also on the industry's culture surrounding workplace safety, particularly in stunt-heavy productions. The Horizon, An American Saga films have already faced challenges beyond this lawsuit. Upon the release of Part 1 in June 2024, the Western film received predominantly negative reviews from critics and an underwhelming box office performance, further clouding the franchise's future. Read more at Oak. Get Oak's biggest scoops and scandals delivered right to your inbox. Sign up now. Follow Oak on WHATSAP here. Stay across all the latest in celebrity, entertainment, and pop culture via our WhatsApp channel. No comments, no algorithm, and nobody can see your private details. In a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples through Hollywood, a lawsuit has been filed against Academy Award-winning actor and director Kevin Costner, accusing him of orchestrating a violent, unscripted sexual assault scene during the production of Horizon, An American Saga, Chapter 2. The civil complaint, filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, alleges that Costner, who also directed and produced the film, went far beyond the written script during the filming of a controversial scene, leaving a stunt performer physically and emotionally traumatized. The plaintiff, identified in court documents as Jane Doe for privacy reasons, claims that during a shoot in late 2023, she was coerced, manipulated, and ultimately violated in a scene that was neither rehearsed nor approved by the production team or her contract. According to the 32-page complaint, the script called for an intense confrontation between a settler and an outlaw, But what unfolded was something Doe described as a brutal, prolonged encounter that veered far from anything I had been prepared for. Costner, known for his stoic cowboy persona and decades-long reputation as a Hollywood mainstay, has denied all allegations through his legal team, calling the claims categorically false and an attempt to tarnish a respected artist's legacy during a pivotal moment in his career. But the story unfolding in court filings tells a more complex and troubling narrative. According to Doe, the scene in question was scheduled for a remote shoot on a private ranch in southern Utah. "I had rehearsed the choreography, the cues, and the blocking," she stated in her deposition. "I was under the impression it would be filmed as a simulated struggle with careful camera angles. But once the cameras rolled, everything changed." Doe alleges that Costner, acting as both co-star and director, deviated from the choreography without warning. "He held me down with such force that I thought something had gone horribly wrong," the complaint reads. "There were no safe words, no signals, no one called cut. I was trapped in the scene, terrified and powerless." She claims that members of the crew were stunned but unsure whether to intervene, believing perhaps it was part of a bold creative choice. Only after the scene concluded did anyone approach her, she says. By then she was shaking and in tears. "No one said, 'Are you okay?' Instead, someone handed me a towel and said, 'Let's go again.'" The lawsuit names not only Costner, but also the production companies involved, Territory Pictures and New Line Cinema, accusing them of negligence, emotional distress, and failure to ensure a safe working environment. Costner's legal team, led by high-powered attorney Lyle McGrath, released a statement claiming Doe's lawsuit is a malicious fabrication timed to coincide with the theatrical release of Horizon, arguing that it's a money grab from someone who barely appears in the final cut of the film. However, this isn't the first time Horizon has been mired in controversy. The ambitious multi-part Western saga, which Costner sunk tens of millions of his own dollars into, has already weathered reports of behind-the-scenes chaos, delays, and creative disputes. Some insiders described the production as a vanity project run amok, while others hailed it as a sprawling passion project that harkened back to the epic cinema of the 1990s. As news of the lawsuit broke, social media lit up with polarized reactions. Some rushed to Costner's defense, citing his long-standing advocacy for actors' rights and history of respectful conduct on set. Others, particularly within the stunt performer community, voiced solidarity with Doe, calling for a re-examination of how vulnerable stunt actors are treated, especially in grueling physical scenes. "It's not just about one moment," said Andrea Valles, a stunt coordinator who has worked on several historical dramas. "It's about a culture that says, 'Suck it up, it's part of the job,' when in reality, there need to be boundaries, especially in simulated violence." As of now, Costner has not been criminally charged, and no law enforcement agency has launched a parallel investigation. However, representatives from SAG-AFTRA confirmed that they are reviewing the allegations and considering appropriate actions, particularly in light of their new safety initiatives related to intimacy coordination and stunt work. Adding further intrigue, an anonymous crew member reportedly submitted a sworn affidavit supporting parts of Doe's account, stating, "There was no script approval for what was filmed that day. We were all shocked by what we saw." In the meantime, Costner's future with Horizon, a franchise he once envisioned as his magnum opus, is uncertain. While Chapter 1 premiered to mixed reviews at Cannes and limited theatrical success, Chapter 2's fate now hangs in the balance, overshadowed by scandal. Streaming platforms and international distributors are said to be watching the legal developments closely. with some rumored to be reconsidering deals until the matter is resolved. For Jane Doe, the lawsuit is about more than accountability. "I've been in this industry for over a decade," she stated in a televised interview with Nightline. "I know the risks, I know the physical demands. But nothing prepares you for when someone you're supposed to trust crosses the line, and then the whole machine tells you to stay quiet." Her legal team says they are seeking not only financial compensation, but also systemic changes to the way stunt scenes, particularly ones involving physical or sexual violence, are handled on film sets. "We want mandated intimacy coordinators, mandatory rehearsals, and full transparency," said her lawyer Maura Klein. This case could be a watershed moment for the industry. As the lawsuit moves into the discovery phase, with subpoenas expected to fly in depositions, likely to draw even more attention, one thing is clear. The battle over Horizon now stretches far beyond the cinematic frontier. It's headed to court, where the real showdown begins, not on the plains of the West, but in the courtroom halls of Los Angeles.